from the rest of Metro Manila society without spending money. Who spent money for those ralliers downstairs? I would like to know. Anyway, to return. Thus, the test is the basic purpose and not the mere incidental result. Tingnan mo, ano bang talaga ang pakay ng gobyerno nang bigay siya ng pera. Ngayon, maraming fallout yun. Merong benefits yan, merong liabilities, merong advantages, merong disadvantages. Those are the incidents. Kaya sabi ng ating Korte Suprema, ang tingnan mo ay ang main purpose niya, hindi yung incidents niya. The basic purpose of the grant of public funds is clearly stated on the face of the checks themselves. Did anyone ever bother to see how these checks were worded before spouting off before the media? I was in a friend's house this morning. She happens to be a doctor. And I heard on the radio, pag-uusapan ang mamahalin na sasakyan. Mamahalin? Second-hand 10-year-old Nissan. Pick up. Mitsubishi Strada pick up. 3 pick up. 5 silang obispo. At saka tingnan mo kung saan ang mga opisina nitong mga obispo na ito. Hindi bale kung nandito sila sa Metro Manila. Ang isa ay sa Bontoc, Lagawe. Ang isa naman ay sa Bangged, Abra. Ang isa ay sa Cotabato. Mga bulubundukin na lugar ito at mahirap talagang mag-ikot. Caritas, Nueva Segovia, and Vigan, Ilocos Sur. Please forgive me, fellow Filipinos, I cannot control myself because this is such an outrage to the basic function of the Philippine Senate. You are asking us to investigate a matter that should never have passed first-year law in any reputable university in this country. The legend on the face of the checks, quote, purchase of service vehicles to be used by the diocese in its various community and health programs. Unquote. Don't they speak English here? I thought English is one of our national languages. Hindi ba na naintindihan ito? If there is any benefit to the bishop in the diocese, it is merely incidental. You want to debate this with me? I will do so after I leave session floor. The threefold test: purpose, effect, entanglement. The Provisional Bill of Rights consists of 2 clauses. That's what lawyers like to say. Number 1, the Establishment Clause, prohibiting Congress from establishing a state religion. Kaya sa ilalim nitong probisyon ng ating saligang batas, hindi ka dapat magtulong na ginagamit mong pera ng gobyerno sa maski anong simbahan o relihiyon. Dahil para bang ginawa mo na siyang official state religion. That is the meaning of the Establishment Clause. And in addition to the Establishment Clause, the Constitution provides for the so-called Free Exercise Clause, which denies to Congress the power to prohibit the free exercise of religion. But today is a time only for the Establishment Clause. Under the Establishment Clause, the general guide is the concept of neutrality. This means that government should act to achieve only goals which are secular, meaning goals which are worldly, have to do with quotidian living, with day-to-day life. Does not have to do with the spiritual or intangible entities. The meaning of the Establishment Clause is, number 1, the goal should be secular. It should be worldly. It should have something to do with the day-to-day lives of citizens, not spiritual. And the rule is, government should achieve secular goals in a religiously neutral manner. Huwag kang mamili kung ano ang relihiyon at natulungan mo, basta lahat sila. Gumawa ka ng criteria mo, if they fit the criteria, ibigay mo. Kung nakakatulong sila sa programang panlipunan. To determine what is a religiously neutral act, the U.S. Supreme Court has adopted a threefold test called purpose, effect, entanglement. To determine whether a law that is religiously neutral on its face violates the Establishment Clause, the court will consider 3 factors, which I shall now apply to the pending PCSO case. Number 1, does the law have a secular purpose? That is your first question. Answer, yes, because the PCSO law, also known as RA number 1169 as amended, authorizes the PCSO, quote, to engage in health and welfare-related encouragement decided by the U.S. Supreme Court. It is not binding because it is an American case, but it is authoritative in our jurisdiction until our own Philippine Supreme Court makes a pronouncement on the same subject matter which differs in substance. In Lemon, the court said that in determining whether a law involves excessive entanglement between government and religion, we must conduct the following analysis. Number one, consider the nature of the institution that received the benefit from the government. Number two, consider the nature of the aid that the government gave to the bishops. Number three, consider the resulting relationship between the government and the bishops. I humbly submit that the donations passed this threefold legal test under existing jurisprudence. However, during the hearing, PCSO management apparently admitted that it has not given similar donations to any other religion. If that is so, then PCSO management appears to be giving preference to the Catholic religion, and that, in my mind, would be a violation of the Establishment Clause. But here again, there is no liability on the part of the recipients or of the bishops. That would be the liability of the management, if it can be proved. Mr. Chairman, I am finished with the constitutional issue. Please allow me just 5 more minutes to make this announcement. I am chair of the Senate Committee, as the chairperson noted, Committee on Constitutional Amendments, Revision of Laws and Codes. In effect, the Senate Committee on Revision of Laws. I shall call a public hearing this August on a new PCSO charter, as well as a new PAGCOR charter. Both the PCSO and PAGCOR funds constitute the President's Social Fund, which has served as a black budget. Itim na listahan ng tinatanggap na pera at ginagastos na pera ng ating gobyerno. Tinatawag na black budget, itim na budget. Because it is a budget insulated from public scrutiny. Yun ang problema dito eh. Ang tagal-tagal na nitong mga ahensya na ito, wala rin lang nakapag-isip